Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim was-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulillah. We give thanks and praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for each and every blessing He has blessed us with. For verily the blessing of water, food, electricity, energy, time, talent. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with many things. For therefore, if we do not give thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, indeed this will bring the displeasure of Allah the Almighty. And another thing is the way of using the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Where Allah Azza wa Jalla mentioned in the Quran, كُلُوا وَاشْرَبُوا وَلَا تُسْرِفُوا. Eat and drink and do not waste. For verily Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do not like those people who waste. For therefore, wasting any kind of blessing that Allah Azza wa Jalla has given you, it shows ungratefulness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that brings the anger of Allah the Almighty. We eat, we drink, and we have all the blessings. We have to think that Allah Azza wa Jalla has chosen us to have these blessings. For verily, Allah, He the one who gives, and He the one who can take it away from us. So the way of using the blessing of Allah is to use it in the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why do we waste? Why do we fall into extravagance in the blessing of Allah Azza wa Jalla which He has given us? We eat and we drink, and we think of the people who are less fortunate. Do not waste. All the talent and the time, the energy that we have, we use it in the way that will please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wasting is not only in food and drink, it's in everything of what Allah has given us. Therefore, for us to be grateful of what we have, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us to look at the people who are less fortunate than us. By the time you look at the people who are less fortunate than you, then you will come to know how blessed you are. Indeed, in the world where we are, not everyone are on the same level of blessing. There are people who are very less fortunate than us, where our food and our drink are actually their dream. We make dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and bless and provide for those people who are less fortunate than us in any part of the world. بإذن الله تعالى.